look at a recent report showing corporate tax breaks are causing South Carolina public schools to lose billions of dollars. ABC 15's Emma Engel is working for you tonight, digging into the report. She spoke with the Florence Economic Director and the South Carolina Education Association and joins us live in studio. So what'd you find out, Emma?
Connor, like other states, South Carolina gives businesses tax breaks as incentives to come here, in return creating more jobs and overall growing our economic climate. But Connor, according to this report, those tax breaks caused South Carolina public schools to lose almost $3.2 billion to corporate tax abatements between 2017 and 2023. A nonprofit called Good Jobs First did a recent study finding South Carolina public schools are losing more and more money to corporate tax abatements every year. It shows losses per student rose from $448 in 2017 to $727 in 2023. The study says the lost revenue could have paid for 6,641 more instructors each year. South Carolina Education Association President Sherry East says she understands new businesses coming to the area contribute to economic growth, but doesn't understand why the public schools are suffering because of it.
It was like slap in the face, like, wow, you've got Boeing who makes billions of dollars in profit. You've got Amazon, you've got Volvo, BMW, all these companies that come in and they're making all this money and they're not paying any school taxes.
Economic Director for Florence County, Greg Robinson, says these tax breaks are needed to encourage companies to come to South Carolina in an extremely competitive market.
Without us doing the tax incentives, reducing it from 10.5 down to potentially 6, we would never see new money coming to the school district. So it's like giving up 20% of a loaf of bread and still getting 80% of the bread.
East says these companies that aren't paying school taxes need to be held more accountable to the school districts they serve. The SCEA urges lawmakers to consider the harm to school districts and involve the districts in tax decisions. East says the SCEA also wants lawmakers to consider shortening the duration of the tax abatement agreements, as they sometimes run 30 to 40 years.
These companies that are living in that school district, if they were paying even a portion of the taxes that they're not paying, it would go a long way to help that small district build some things and do some things that they don't have the tax base to do right now.
The South Carolina Education Association also notes that both Florida and Maryland shield school revenues from abatements, and similar legislation is under consideration in New York. Reporting live in studio, I'm Emma Engel, ABC 15 News.
All right, thanks, Emma. And according to the report, in our area, Florence One schools had the highest losses to tax abatements, totaling more than $102 million from 2017 to 2024.